It's official. As of today, I've been living in Dubai for the last 6 months, and in today's video, I want to show you exactly what life looks like on a day-to-day basis. Is it as good as people say it is and it's all amazing? Or is it just a bunch of lies and we should all be moving back? And for those of you who are new here, my name is Ben. I've got an e-commerce business. I've got a 7-figure online coaching business. So with that being said, let's get started. All right, so it's 9 o'clock. And I don't know about other people, but when you come to Dubai, you tend to rediscover yourself. You're like a brand new person. So the very first thing that I do every single day, Jesus Christ, look at the stack. The cleaner is coming, okay? And I've got a funny story about the cleaner. But basically what we do in the very first thing is we don't have any food. We train empty stomach. We're gonna go to the gym in a minute, but here are all the things that I take. First things first, amino energy, because the weather here is absolutely insane. Usually it's like 30, 35, even 40 degrees, especially in summer. So you need to get your electrolytes in, otherwise you're gonna dehydrate like crazy. Then we have vitamin D3, K2. Hold on. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm taking, to be completely honest. Okay, build strong bones, bones loss, supports immune system, yes. And improves mood and mental health. Yes, that's what it is. Then omega-3s, because my diet is terrible, and I'll show you in a minute. And then you have magnesium, which is also super important because it helps with sleep. Back when I was in the UK, I didn't care about any of this shit. Now I'm like super important for me because I want to be as optimal. I'm working as best as I possibly can, so to speak. So let's get started. Do you want some as well? Are you gonna take some? No? Fine. I got my videographer before. He was an alcoholic. He didn't go to the gym, he didn't do any steps. Now he's a completely different man. He's laughing at me. He's like, yes, I was. No, but this is actually really serious, because if you start dehydrating, you start feeling like shit, and then obviously you can't do anything for the rest of the day. And it doesn't taste that bad either. You're training today as well, you know that.
Am I?
I'm not gonna let you off. Yeah, you're gonna do arms as well.
One hand on the camera and the other one straight to go.
Yeah, exactly. I thought you're good at multitasking. Whilst I do this, I'll take all these tablets as well. You know what? Sometimes I wonder, do they actually do what they say they do, or is it just like a placebo effect to make you feel good? But it has helped with my sleep. Did you know what? Back in the UK, I used to sleep for like 8 hours. Now, weirdly, I get away with like 5.5. And apparently it's really bad for you, blah, 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 all this nonsense, but it is what it is. It works for me. Weirdly, also with Dubai, you tend to work harder than you've ever done before in my life. Like, it's crazy because you're so amongst people who are just hustling and grinding every single day. It makes you feel lazy no matter how hard you work. You know exactly what I'm talking about. He was lazy as well. Now he's working like 12-hour days, just like me. 13. Yes, the efficiency of your work is important to note as well. Sometimes he's just watching YouTube videos. Look at this mess, man. The cleaner must be coming. I've got a funny story with the cleaner. So basically, one time there was a cleaner, they came in and I'm ordering food. And then she tells me, hey, is there anything else I can do? So on and so forth. And I was like, well, you did a great job. What would you like to eat? She's like, no, it's absolutely fine. I was just like, go on, I'm ordering. What do you want as well? She's like, oh, I'll have KFC. I order a KFC. She, instead of eating at the table normal, she actually sits down. She sits down on the bloody floor and eats the food literally on the floor. And I was just like, okay, a bit weird, but fine. And then I jump on another call, and right before she's about to leave, she starts crying. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's wrong? Did I upset you or something like that? She was just like, oh, I've been here for 6 years. Nobody has ever got me food. You're so nice. You're so lovely, etc. I'm going to start praying for you. And I'm like, so yeah, some people here, let's just say they're not get treated the best and don't get paid the best either. So there's always, with everything, there are two sides to every country. And just like Dubai, there are two sides as well, which, yeah, some things get talked about, some things don't. And one last thing, the weirdest thing about me right now that you'll see is this. This is my diet. Edgar knows what I'm talking about. I eat three things, okay? All the time, 90% of the time I will eat this. First, broccoli. See, he's normal. He gets ready-made meals. I, on the other hand, eat broccoli. This is chicken, right? And last but not least, that's it. That's literally the fridge. Look at this. There's nothing else. There's what? Ketchup and his ready-made meals. That's it. It's crazy. This is what happens when there's two guys living together and nothing else. There is no spices, there's no sauces or anything like that. I do have some Nando sauce, but I literally have every single day the exact same food. It sounds like, what the hell am I doing with my life? And so on, but there are two types of people. There are people that live to eat, and there are people that eat to live. And I'm the latter. And this keeps things so simple because you don't have to spend time thinking, oh yeah, what am I gonna have? What ingredients do I have? What do I need to cook? And so on and so forth. You just literally put this together, eat it within 5-10 minutes, and then you're done. Edgar, what do you think? Is it weird?
No.
No! You actually approve of this?
Yeah.
Why don't you do it?
I prefer Kalo.
Yeah, I did have Kalo, but then those meals are so nice, they're so non-satiating that it then gets you to crave and eat a whole bunch of other junk food. And one good thing about Dubai, the amount of food choices they have here is endless. If you have the money, you can get anything you want from anywhere. People must be thinking I'm so fucking weird, which is fine. I will take that on board. Will I ever change though? Nope. What else? What else do we have to show? All the waters and drinks. So right now what's happening with Iran and the rest of it, we want to make sure we don't get thirsty. That's it. Oh yes, creatine. One last thing. This tastes disgusting, by the way, but apparently it's good for you. And once again, aminos, hydration, D3, omegas, and this. All of these things, apparently, you can tell me in the comments, apparently they help you with your cognitive function, right? And if you don't sleep properly and you work long hours, this becomes more and more important. And it's something that I didn't give a shit about at all back in the UK. But now, having been around people, having been around business entrepreneurs and how much they take this shit seriously, I'm like, okay, well, if they do it, seems like it's working for them. I have to take this seriously as well. But it tastes disgusting. Ugh. It's like swallowing chalk. Oh man. What time are we going, Jim?
Half an hour?
Half an hour. Should we take pre-workout now?
I think in 15 minutes.
Okay, fine. Where's the cleaner?
Where is the cleaner?
Anyways. If there was ever a time for us needing a cleaner, it's now. And both of us refuse to take it to the trash. Yeah, I know. He's living here for free as well. The least thing he can do is take the trash. But no.
We'll cut that out.
Leave it in so people know exactly what you're like. It's all good. Do you know what? I'll actually say a funny story. And I haven't told you this as well. There were people that were telling me, you're crazy. What are you going to do? This guy, you don't barely know him and so on and so forth. Why could you possibly live with somebody, with a potential stranger? And I was just like, what's the worst that can happen? The worst thing, I would just take his suitcase and take it out the window. Nah. Can you tell people how we met?
It was 2022?
It was 2022, yes. And I didn't have a studio or anything like that. It was from a mutual friend. He introduced us. You came over. And the one thing that stuck out to me with you was you are such a perfectionist. You got in straight away with like 4 suitcases. Came over. You're just like, all right, okay, I'm going to look at the lights. I'm going to look at the ceilings. You need this. Gone to Amazon and all of a sudden he was just like, yes, this is all the things that you need. Get it right away. And I was just like, shit, okay. Cool. And it's just like the efficiency, the perfectionism, all of that sort of stuff. I was just like, yeah, my kind of guy. The fact that you're Lithuanian obviously did drop you down a few points. I'm Lithuanian as well, but I was just like, you know, I'm going to see past through that, to be honest. And then, yeah, then we stayed in touch. And then you were like, I want to come to Dubai. And I was like, all right, fine. And here you are now. And now we're working together and see what happens.
This is basically a vlog about Edgar.
Exactly. Now, we're bringing you into this as much as possible. Trust me, it's not just about me. Of course, we want to show people the real life of what Dubai is really like. Here's another thing that made me, or changed me, so to speak, that I didn't do before, is this. Now, this is Taj White. I don't even know where I got this from, to be completely honest. What I've learned from business owners out here in Dubai is that visualization is super important. So whatever goal you have, whether it's in life or in business, whatever, you have to visualize if you have already achieved it. So for example, right now, I want to make or have a business that does over 250K in a single month. So I write every single day in the morning, like I can actually show all of these pages already with this shitty pen. And I write, basically, I run a 250K info online coaching business. And I will also write, what did I do that day in order to improve and take one step closer towards that business. And you know what? Slowly but surely it is helping, and I read back as to what kind of steps I'm taking and so on. And also it keeps me accountable. It's like, hey, am I messing around or am I actually doing what I'm saying I'm doing? So it's like a little journal that if you asked me about like 4 or 5 months ago, I would have been like, dude, this is some voodoo shit that I would never believe in. But now, since I've come here, things are starting to change, you know, which is quite interesting as well. Cool. Just so you know, the cleaner is late. I said the cleaner should be coming here at 10 o'clock, but she's not showing up. So let's have a look where she is at. Okay, let's call her. She won't speak English. Call ended. Well, that's a good start. Call ended now at 2 seconds. All right, one more time. Third time is a charm. Perla is now going to speak to me. 4 seconds. All right, Perla doesn't want to speak. When it comes to Dubai and convenience, they are amazing. You want food, you can literally order anything you want. It will come within 10 minutes. Want a cab? I literally leave the house. On my way to the lift, I will order the cab. By the time the lift comes down, the cab is there. But for some odd reason, I don't know why, cleaning services, not the best. Even though Perla's got 1,026 reviews at 4.9 stars. I don't want to be the guy.
It's not looking good, bruv.
It's not looking good. Oh, one more thing. Yes, another bit of productivity. I saw this as an ad, right? And it's one of the best things ever. I need to show you another thing as well. But this, when it comes to productivity, is insane because let's say I give myself a task to script like 5 short form videos or something like that. And I say, oh, it's gonna take me an hour or so. You just literally put that there and the counter is there. And it, for some odd reason, psychologically wise, prevents you from getting distracted, prevents you from start scrolling social media and all that sort of stuff. You just literally see that timer clicking down and you kind of give yourself like a challenge to basically script those 5 videos within 60 minutes and it just keeps you accountable. And you know what? It's those little things every single day that makes a big difference. Like, you know yourself, I saw you using this. Has it made a difference?
Yes, a huge one, surprisingly.
Yeah, weird, right? Are you gonna get one yourself? You're gonna steal mine, H? Yeah, you're stealing. Oh, one more thing. There's another thing that I'm gonna show you. But this, I'm not associated with these guys. I'm not sponsored by them, but this has been amazing as well. So this is called Brick. I've been using it for 2 weeks now, and I always say, oh yeah, I'm on social media because I'm doing research and all this sort of bullshit, right? But what you do here is that you basically select what apps you cannot physically open up. So you have Brick, right? Brick my device. Yeah, ready to scan. It scanned it, and the mode is no social media. It's blocking 13 apps. All of my social medias is actually, like, I can't physically access them. So if I click on Instagram, you turn off Instagram, your phone is currently bricked. To access this app, tap to brick, back to living. I physically cannot do anything on social media. If that doesn't help your productivity, if that doesn't help with the addiction of social media, I don't know what will. Like, literally. And so what we do, at least what I do, he doesn't have a problem with this, apparently. I will brick my phone and then I'm gonna go to the gym. So I physically cannot scroll when I go to the gym. And then I come back 2 hours later with anxiety and all that sort of stuff. I unbrick and then there's like shitloads of notifications and stuff. But it does help. Like, I have noticed myself scrolling a lot less, which is really, really cool. So if you guys want to sponsor me, be my guest. Anyways, moving on. Last thing before we leave, have a look at the view outside. A year ago, I was living in Watford in a 1-bedroom flat, and now we're here. That's JVC. It's like a slightly cheaper area. Dubai Marina is over there. And technically, I do have a sea view. Burj Khalifa is over there, and I judge visibility on whether or not I can see it. And can you see it right now? You can see it, just about, right?
Just about.
Yeah, and then you see this view, the sea view. So technically I have an apartment with sea view, if you corner it and angle it properly. Even though I've been here now for 6 months, every single day I will wake up and you just feel grateful and it's just like, wow, what were the chances of actually me being here? It's not bad, it's not bad. Moving from 1-bedroom apartment in Watford, now this being 4 times bigger to where I used to live for 7 years. Yeah, I get you to think. All right, let's go, Jim. So, I think I should let you know what was the straw that broke the camel's back. Why exactly did I come to Dubai after years of thinking back and forth. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Back in 2024, I come back from Thailand and I get a nice big envelope from an HMRC. And these are always nice. And I open up and they say, yeah, we would like to see 4 years of your VAT tax returns. I'm like, okay, well, I don't do anything dodgy. I don't do anything bad or anything like that. So what's there to worry about? So I call up my accountant and he said, Jeff, we're doing everything fine. There's nothing to worry about at all. But that being said, in my 20 years of career, I have never had that ever requested. Usually they request like 1 quarter, 2 quarters, whatever. So cut long story short, we do 4 years of your tax returns. We send it to them. They come back and say, yeah, you didn't do it properly. And I was like, what do you mean? And it turns out that because Amazon isn't based in the UK and they're based in Netherlands, I essentially reclaimed the VAT back on what I shouldn't been reclaiming. Cut long story short, I had to pay a 6-figure tax bill. And at that point, I thought to myself, what for? Why am I paying so much tax when safety has come down, security has gone down, people, the country is going down, in my personal opinion, in more ways than one. And I think it was time to leave. And at that point, I started looking other countries to potentially move. And when you think of better quality of life, better taxes, better weather, better everything, what's the one country that comes to your mind? Dubai. And here we are today. Now, also what I want to show you is how efficient these guys are. This building, there was nothing here, literally nothing, 4 months ago. Look how quickly they're doing this. Now, in the UK, this would take 5 years to build, minimum. Whereas here, they work pretty much 24/7. And at 6 o'clock, 7 buses will come down and literally pick up all of these workers, and they work here every single day. You may have various opinions about work ethic and health and safety and how much they're getting paid and all that sort of stuff. But one thing you can't deny is that Dubai, yeah, they get things done very, very quickly. And if they have a problem, and they do have their problems, like for example, traffic right now is a big one, they're working on it. Literally, they're working on it as we speak. There are roads being built all the time. And I think that problem is going to get solved very, very quickly because more and more people are coming to Dubai all the time. I forgot to tell you, yesterday I got blocked on Instagram. Now, I got blocked because apparently I was going against community guidelines and they had to verify me. Apparently I was a bot or using services or whatever. And that happened like 1:30 in the morning and I couldn't get to sleep. I was just like, oh my God, I might lose my Instagram account. And this now has happened 7 times. So gave my verification, identity, all that nonsense. And I woke up today to good news that I'm back online. But it just goes to show how dependent our businesses are on social media. Imagine this, like you're building up your account for years and years and years, and all of a sudden you just get blocked one day and that's it, it's gone, right? Actually, that's happened a couple of times for me, and big shout out to William Brown, which you may know who it is. There was one time where I actually got blocked, banned for good, and I couldn't get it back. So I spoke to him and he was able to help me out getting it back. So I really, really appreciate it. But it just goes to show like nothing is guaranteed. Like 1 minute you have something that you feel like you own and then the next minute it's gone. Something to think about. How could you not enjoy walking in this weather? Like I'm obsessed with steps. I need to get 100,000 steps every single week. Jeff, if you're watching, you better be proud, right? We get 100,000 steps every single week. And back in the UK, it was difficult because the weather sucked, rains all the time, it's cold and so on. But right now, walking to the gym, you get 4,000 or 5,000 steps easily, enjoying yourself. It is good. Life quality is way better here overall. And now, very, very soon, we'll be heading into TK MMA. I don't know about other people, but when I stick to one gym, and I go to one gym and I find the one gym that I like, I stick to it. And this one, I'll be honest, I came across first time from Mike Thurston's vlog, I believe, and it looked good. And if he approves of the gym, must be decent. It's got like a outside training area, which was closed down not that long ago because of what's happening right now, as if it would change anything. But it's actually a really, really cool gym. The one that I was in the UK for 7 years was actually really good as well. But this one's, yeah, it's right up there. Right. Look at the cars, just a G-Wagon parked outside. Look at that, just casually. There are probably more G-Wagons in Dubai than there are Priuses in the UK. We're going literally right up there, 9th floor. Do you know what? That Acros on a 23, 24, I had no injuries. I could train like twice a day, no problem, 6 days a week. Now that I'm 32 years old, everything is just so much harder. You take longer to recover, you get injured so much quicker, it takes longer to warm up, all of these things. That's why I think it's so important to make sure you take care of your sleep, your mind, cognitive ability, body, all that sort of stuff. You know, it's not just about looking good anymore, it's more about making sure that everything functions as it's supposed to function, because you do start to feel it. People who are watching this that are over 30 years old, they'll be like, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. And if you're in your 20s, enjoy it, because it's not gonna be lasting forever. Are you filming my arsehole?
Look at that phone. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Big one thing.
Look at that form. Last exercise of the day. Finally, I'm done. Finally. People think I actually enjoy going gym. Nope. 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 Much rather be at home right now. Now we finished gym, but instead of going home, let's go to the place that everybody seems to go after gym. I've been here so many times that they already know exactly what I want. Cappuccino basically with a shit ton of sweetener because I'm healthy. Thank you. Oh, amazing. You can tell they know me. Look at this. 6 sweeteners. Apparently it's not good for your stomach. Listen, there's 0 calories, so it must be healthy, right? But it's actually really nice. Monday, the social media day. Tuesday, clients. Wednesday, social media. Thursday, clients. And then Friday, which is my favorite day, this is where we work on the business. So we do team meetings, we look on how to improve the business, basically things to make the business better. That's what my mentor told me, and it has been an absolute game changer. One thing that I realized recently is that when you box various tasks, it makes you a lot more efficient, so you don't jump from one thing to another. So like if you're having a creative day, you want to do as much creative stuff as possible. And if you've got clients, you want to box all the clients in together so you get that over and done with as well. But also what's really cool is when you come to places like this, you have no idea who you're going to meet. Like say for example, Paulina, who's our head of a creative. Hello, if you're watching. I met her literally in a coffee shop. We started speaking, we got together. I realized how good she is when it comes to copywriting, when it comes to building a personal brand, all that sort of stuff. She wanted to work with myself for a couple of weeks in the very beginning and then got along really well. And now she's working for us full time. So that I don't think would have ever happened in the UK, whereas here in Dubai, you literally have no idea who you're gonna meet, which is pretty cool. You know, I never used to drink coffee before. Like I said, Dubai changes you. But one thing I will say though, I couldn't be more grateful. Like I'm here right now, it's Friday, 12:47, just left the gym, and I'm here having a coffee, working hard, and I'll be working probably until late today. But no one's telling me what to do. I don't have a boss, don't have somebody that I don't like, that I need to work with. I get to choose who I work with, I get to choose who I work for, and so on. Life could be worse. Life could be worse. Matter of fact, I know exactly what it feels like because for 7 years I was in recruitment, hating my job every single day. I still have memories of what it was like waking up in the morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning, getting on the tube that is cold, freezing, getting to work for like 7, 8 o'clock and then not finishing until 7. Doing something I didn't even like, basically pushing people into jobs that I knew wasn't even good for them anyways. So life can change pretty quickly if you just put in the work and you're focused and you don't give up no matter what. So I'm on 8,000 steps and it's 1 o'clock. Only 25,000 left to go for the week. That's how you stay in shape. Steps, walk everywhere. It's one of the biggest.
Would you buy a car?
No, hell no. No, why would I buy a car? It's traffic, there's traffic everywhere. What's the point? Might as well just walk everywhere. If you live close to like the marina and everything is nearby. You order stuff, gets delivered to you within 10, 20 minutes. There is literally no reason to have a car. And I like to drive, but yeah, there's no point. Also, have a look at the scenery. Look at this, it's beautiful. I don't know what it is about the weather and stuff, but it just improves your mood so much. How can you possibly be upset or sad when it's sunshine every single day? More buildings coming up. They never stop construction. It's crazy. It's crazy to think what Dubai is going to look like in literally 5 years' time with them building everywhere, all at once. One thing's for certain, I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. If there was ever a company I wanted to be sponsored by, it's Cheesecake Factory. If you don't like Cheesecake Factory, I don't care if you're a client, if you're an employee, if you're just anyone, if you don't like them, I have no business speaking with you at all. I don't want that negativity in my life. But all jokes aside, this place is absolutely amazing because most cases you have a restaurant that has like 100 things on the menu, you know it's not going to be that great because how can you be that good? But these guys are amazing in every single dish that they bring out. Edgar will agree. Literally, he's tried everything and it's amazing. So dig in. Let me know what you think. I need to take a picture. I need to take a picture. Oh my God. All right, go on.
All right, start yours.
I give it 7.5. There are better ones. There are better ones. Go on.
Let's see. Oh my God, I'm struggling so much.
Out of 10.
It is actually Snickers.
It is.
8.5.
Oh,
Solid.
Okay.
Solid.
It's better than mine. You win some, you lose some, huh? That's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. I'll make more of these because they're so much more fun to make than the talking head videos. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.